Let's go.
Hola! Mega love shout out. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and konbanwa to everyone. I hope my audio is not that super loud or super soft, but just normal. But anyways, mega love shout out to everyone. Andyan na si Rob Z, who is having a hangover today, and of course to everyday part of life as known as Mikey, and of course to Frank Tate family, Lilibet, ayan, mega love shout out. My BFF is in the house, o diba? Felipe G, and of course to Gandang Wishy is in the house. Bruce Davies also. Hi, ICEE. Good morning, good evening. Lahat na. Yes, of course. Every greeting there is, we're going to do tonight. O, diba? Okay, I'm good. Ayan. It's all good. Ayan. Everything is set up and we're doing again multi-stream. So if you're on Twitch as well, please do follow me on Twitch and also chat away on Twitch because I need that. And sa mga nasa YouTube, ayan, pwede tayo mag-Tagalog. Pwede yan. Ayan. Bisaya nag-aaral pa. Pero Tagalog, kung ano man, ayan, Nihongo, ayan. If you know anything of that language, we can talk like that. But if I don't know any of your language, we'll stick with English. Are you ready to get mentally and emotionally fit? Diba? JQ. Oh, la di da, di da, di da. Hi, green eyes. Is my eyes today green? Is it still? Oh, it is still green. Oh, probably next week. By next week, yes, definitely by next week, my eye color will be different. We're going to go blue. Ayan, to piss off JQ. Oh, ayan, and Henry, hola, hola, Henry. How you doing? How's everyone doing for tonight? Did you have good enough sleep? Ayan, I did take a nap today, which is actually pretty cool. So we're refreshed. Ayan. And after this live stream, if you didn't know yet, I do sexually fit stream, but unfortunately, today is going to be my members' day. Ayan, we're not going to have open panel tonight, but we're going to have and spend the rest of the night and after this stream with my members only. Ganon. Ayan. I'm doing okay. Good to know. Ayan. Or are they blue? Come closer. Ah, la 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 la. Diba? Ayan. Maybe later, JQ. If you behave, I'll do that later. Diba? Ay, Quezonian sa Hong Kong. Hola, hola. Mega love shout out to you. And guys, say hi to Quezonian, another Filipina in Hong Kong. Diba? Hey, Bruce. And how are you? Done. Yes, guys, if you like this and if you know this is going to be awesome, please do slap that like. Diba? Slap nga daw, diba? Smash that like button for me. And of course, if you have any community, please do share this stream so we can actually promote what is emotional intelligence. We're gonna ponder and we are going to kind of like explore this word because this is something that I'm not really familiar with as well myself. So I just want to kind of like stream and learn at the same time. Try to explore this stuff. Ooh la la, Bruce wants to be in the sexually fit stream later on. And because of that, Bruce, diba? Thank you for that. You are now ayan, welcome to ICEE Feet. Where is it? Oh, I forgot. Where's my heart-shaped stuff? Ayan, welcome to ICEE Feet family. Diba? Where's my stuff? Hold on. Let me do this for you, Bruce. Yes, there you go. Ayan, additional support. I like it. Thank you for continuously supporting. Diba? Ay, machigata. Ayon, slap it. Oh, yeah. You like that, Jakey, don't you, huh? I'm gonna palo you. Share done, sexy, icy. Oh, thank you, guys. And hi, Bruce. And thank you, Icy from Bruce. No, thank you. And hi, admin. Admin is here na. Ayan. Admin, where are you, admin? I don't see my admin. Ayan. Admin, if you're here, ayan, make yourself known. And actually, later on, if everything is good, you're gonna see admin on members stream as well. She's going to like day off for a bit and we're just going to explore with her as well, how Filipina think about, exploring their sexuality and stuff like that. But for tonight, ayan, we're going to be emotional intelligent. Diba? Ayan, I like it. And let's see, share done. Oh, thank you, Quezonian. How about you, Quezonian? What have you been doing? Ayan, I've been seeing you live. Ayan, I go there, I see lip. Ayan, but you're always kind of like busy. But yes, guys. Also, Quezonian is a streamer. ET Travel, what's up? I see. I cannot dive anymore. I've reached the bottom. Ayan, ET was having stream later on tonight. Ayan, so if you are like me who loves to marites, ayan, you can go to ET and also explore the positive, the negative, around YouTube platform. Ayun. And let's see. Admin wants a pay rise. Ayan. JQ, would you like to sponsor the pay rise? Because you thought about it, so you should probably do it. Gan. Hey, E.T. Ayan, E.T. from Mikey. How's Mikey? Ayan, did you eat, everyone, did you eat dinner? Did you had a wonderful time? It's now relax. Ayan, learn something. At the same time, share something that you already know or experiences that you think will probably help other people that are listening to us right now, ganon. And what's up, Antoine? Antoine is going to be angry again because his jacket is off and now I'm going to give it back. Oh, Ayan. So, Antoine, how you doing? Sarang heyo, o, diba? I don't know if that's even a Korean, and I don't really know. I don't know how to speak Korean. I just listen. Thank you for your silip-silip. Of course naman, diba? Syempre kapag may time, diba? Syempre lagi yan. Kung sino yung mga nakikita mo, minahal mo sa YouTube, diba? Lagi namang may oras, 'di ba? Kung gugustuhin, may oras para sumilip. O, 'di ba? And say hi sometimes like that. Ganun. And let's see. We're gonna go to and start the night. Ayan. So we can actually finish everything that we're supposed to learn for tonight. Let's see if I can put it up for ya guys. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, yes. So, have you ever heard of this word? Emotional intelligence. Is that even a thing? And what are the science behind it? And we're gonna explore, we're gonna try to go deep, but, depending on how the conversation flows, let's see where we can go from here, ganon. Mike, I need petrol to do Oh, did you call petrol like gas? Is that gas? Yes, it's too big. Oh, the fire is getting. Yeah, I just finished that one earlier. I finished it. And yes, I like doing it in 1.5 times sometimes because it's like la 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 la. And see, Mark, boom, shakalaka, laka, boom, boom. Oh, diba? That'll make it bigger. JQ from Yes, and of course too, if Mark is here, Amy is here. Ayan. So for Amy, ayan, hola. And Eliana is. You're Eliana S now. How can you tell if someone is intelligently emotional? And that are the questions that we're going to explore for tonight. And I hope we can have like a certain understanding of what it means and how can we actually apply it and how can we actually be emotional intelligent, because this is, I would assume, just by the word itself, it has to be very like connected to being matured, maturity. And as of today, I am 100%, perfect naman 100%. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people need guidance when it comes to maturity because a lot of people I've seen are not matured. Including me. Getting there, guys. Ayan. And mega love shout out, mga bida. Andyan na ang admin natin. Ayan. So if I talk too much, please make sure to talk to my admin. Talk to each other. Ayan. So you don't get bored because sometimes I talk too much, like a lot. So if you are getting tired and you want to talk something or say something, I'll go and back read that. We're not like a big YouTuber where I cannot really see every chat in there. I read it, I see it. So please make sure to always choose your words as well. And if you said something, like not really good, explain yourself so everyone can understand where you're coming from. Make it a practice that, practice that communication skills in ICEE Fit every Saturday. Ganon. And John Daya! Oh, John, how you doing, John? Kumusta ka na? Jan, parang di kita nakikitang nagla-live. How you doing? And of course to JJ. Oh, ayan. Because admin is here, JJ is here. Oh, hey, ICEE just want to pop in and show some love. Have another busy weekend. Always busy naman, JJ. I'm gonna make tampo na talaga. O, diba? Okay, Nightbot. I like that, Mark. Oh, if only I can change. Because I think you can change Nightbot's name. But at the same time, you have to pay for the premium. So one day, Mark Truett, I'm going to credit that to you. I'm going to call my Nightbot, Nightbot. Ayan. And thank you. Eto po, Ninang, stranded ako now, nawala pa wallet ko. Agoy. Okay, according to John Diot, he's right now stranded in some place and he lost his wallet. Oh my God, you have to like trace back. Umpisahan mo kung saan ka nagpunta. Lakarin mo lahat. Tingnan mo mabuti. But in the Philippines, that's the thing. In the Philippines, In Japan, that's the difference is so huge. Like in Japan, you can leave or like leave, or like forgot like your wallet in some place like train or anything, but you can still find it. It's still gonna be where you left it. But in the Philippines, it's finders keepers. And I never see Nightbot. Ayan, Nightbot is there. Oh, you miss Nightbot, Mike. Yes, yes. Nightbot is definitely there. Congratulations, ICEE. You just lost a subscriber. Bye bye. Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, unfortunately, we lost Antoine. Ayan. But thank you, Antoine. Ayan. For the short amount of time you've been here. It's good. It's good. Ayun. It's all good. I don't mind, like people. It's life. I'm not gonna be the person's cup of tea. I do totally understand that. And it's all right. And never get a lost wallet back in the Philippines. Exactly. And good day, Bruce. Nightbot. Shake your butt. Ayan. And John Diaz says, Ninang, ginawa ko na lahat. Wala po talaga. Di ko alam paano ako makakauwi. Layo po nito. Agoy! Diyos mio. Agoy, agoy. So John Diao is very much in distress right now. Oh, I wonder if hitchhiking is safe in Philippines. Usually what you do is like you call a taxi, and then after calling a taxi, you kind of like pay it wherever you're going, like in your house. But if you don't have extra money, that's why I said always have extra money in your house, then how are you going to be able to go home? I've been in that situation. Like I've never had enough money to kind of like ride a train to wherever I'm going. Like I feel like a beggar trying to figure out how am I going to do this or how am I going to come home. So hopefully, John, let's see. Let's manifest, universe, please, 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 please make something happen. Ayan, around John Dayo. I hope. Ano ba yan? Nakakaano naman? Diyos ko, para namang nalungkot naman ako doon, John. Ayun, someone lacking emotion. Oh my God, JQ. Ayan, thanks for that announcement. Ayan. And John Queen, lucky strawberry turns into dry fish. Ooh, I don't know what that means, Bruce. And you have to explain that to me, Ayan. And good day, Pinoy. Pinoy Surgery is in the house. Another lovely Filipina. I see you. Alma Filipina MTV. Ayan, mega love shout out to you. John, prayer. I think, yeah, prayer is good. Positivity is good, but I just really hope something like good and nice person can actually help John Dio right now. It's really hard to be in that situation. I feel that. Now I feel an Irving, kind of like that. I hope he gets home, safe. I don't know how, but there's tricycle, stuff like that. And also call your mom or your parents, your dad, they could probably help you in some way. Emotional intelligence. What? Sounds like psychological disorder. When it comes to mental, when it comes to emotional, definitely, everything, disorder, stuff like that is all gonna come out. And what I wanted is like, let's try not to stigmatize having problems. Like everyone can be like 30 and they're still not matured enough. They cannot understand things going on around them. There are people like that. Not everyone can have that capacity to comprehend things that are happening, especially if you are so narrow-minded and close-minded. This is not going to work. So, of course, but at the same time, this is what I'm saying. I don't like to stigmatize people when they explain themselves, and some people doesn't really have that skill to explain themselves in a way that other people can actually understand them. It takes skills, which I'm trying to progress in my life as well, because I love understanding people. I love harmony in my life. And with that being said, we're gonna practice that today. Ganon. And hi, JJ from Felipe G. Oh, Felipe G is actually doing live, guys. So if you like sunset, just chilling, like looking at the sunset and just chatting away with someone that you know is always nice and icy fit. You just want to be around and surround yourself with nice people. Make sure, ayan, to also subscribe to Felipe G because Felipe G is doing live stream, ayan, of sunsets and I love it. Ayan, okay, Nightbot is fucking up, isn't she? Ayan, isn't she? Isn't he? Oh, let's see, I'm just gonna check on something, okay? Let's see. Okay, everything is good. Ayan. We're all good. Agree. Okay. Agoy, paano to makakauwi? Sabado pa naman. Ayan, isipin mo na lang dyan tayo, magsimula ka na maglakad ngayon. Like, simulan mo na maglakad as in now na. And then just kind of like make it as a positive, like stroll. Like, I've been in that situation, like in the States, there's like a time. If you don't have a car in the States, it's very, very hard to go to point A to point B. So sometimes the buses in the States, it's not the same as Japan. But some parts of Japan, we only have like once an hour bus, but that's in the province. In the States, it's kind of like that. So there's one time, we didn't had the car for that day. And then we, you do like bus and, transportation. And we kind of like didn't get to catch the last bus. So we started walking. And in America, it's pretty big in America, so we did that. But it's not something that I did kind of like feel bad about because it's kind of like an experience, you get to walk, you get to see things that you're not going to be able to see if you do always, like in Japan, I love walking from time to time. I love getting lost in Japan as well. I did see the beauty of it. Before, it pisses me off when I get lost, but now I did see the beauty. But it depends on what you're doing as of the moment. So hopefully, Jan Dayaw, it's not raining. Hirap po, lalakad, nakakagutom po, lalo wala ng money. Ayan, diba? So make sure, guys, your wallet, things that are very, very important, always make sure that it's kept safe, because it's just really hard. But the thing is, like, I don't know if Gcash, they do Gcash on taxi or like Jeep or tricycle. So hopefully you figured it out, Jan Dayo. But Diyos ko po, nakakatakot naman yan. Jan, simulan mo na talaga maglakad. Ngayon na. Yin and Yang, please. Oh God, what about Yin and Yang? Okay, let's go back to chat before we start. And say hi to Alma, guys. Ayan, Filipina MTV is in the house. Ang mahal po mag-angkas, 250 plus. Wala na po talaga ako money. Agoy. Ayun, Diyos ko po. Bakit ka naglarga dyan? Dayo kung wala kang pamasahe pa uwi. Ayun. But, it's bad. He's already in a struggle and I'm doing like the Filipino thing where he said, bakit kasi? That's a glimpse of like Filipino. But Jan tayo, hopefully, fingers crossed, you get home safely and sound. And hopefully, Jan, ay message mo ko, PM mo ko sa Facebook pag nakauwi ka. At Diyos ko po, ang bata ka talaga. Anong ginagawa mo? Nasa province po, parents ko. Agoy! So, John Dayo is actually in Manila and his parents are in the province. Ooh la la. Manila po ako. Agoy. Ako naman ay sa Japan. O, di ba? Ang layo natin John Dayo. Hope he can get home safe. I know, right, Bruce? Yeah, especially, there are places in the Philippines it's not really safe. But, as a Filipino, it's probably he knows his place. Huh? Ooh la la. That is why open-minded is the best. Exactly. And Tiro, Junior, Tiro Junior. Hi. Hi to you as well from Twitch. Ayan, thank you for coming. How you doing, Jor? Are you interested about being or exploring emotional intelligence with me? Diba? Ayan, I did one live. Is it just one? I saw three. Felipe G. I did see three. Three. Three live. And of course, Miss Manny is here. Ayan, and if Miss Manny is here, Puts and Boots is here. Ayan, mega love. Shout out to the couple in ICEE Fit stream. Thank you for coming, guys. I'm good. How about me? I'm good too, Tiro Jr. Now that you're here, now everyone is here. I'm awesome. And I'm feeling good. And I am interested. Ooh la la. So I hope you can actually share as well. If you knew something about this, you can always share. But again, guys, reminder to everyone, we all have our opinions. We all have our own perspective, knowledge, information. But at the same time, if we don't agree to somebody, let's just stay it that way. Agree to disagree because we're just exploring. We're not out here to attack anybody. Am I loud and clear, guys? Ayun. Wakarimashita ka? Ayan. Yoroshiii desho ka? Mo ikimashou ne. Ayan. Hajimemashou ka. Hey, Boots! Ayan from Frank Tate. Ayan, how about Frank? Ayan, another. Yes. And Puts and Boots, I see Admin Henry, Mark, Shakalaka, Bruce, JJ, Rob, Zzz. Ay, Mikey. Ulala, o, diba? Everyone has their own pante and song. Ayan, and everyday part. Guys, I really love it whenever I'm like seeing you guys actually like interacting with each other, saying hi. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes it's tiring, everyone, every single one. But it's the effort that you give, and it kind of like give me an idea of how you are as a person, because then I can actually read how you socialize, how you interact, and just talking and saying the name. As I've said this many times on Netflix, it gives me an idea. The End of Days or Carol Ending Days or something like that. It's a cartoon, but the effect of like actually saying the name of the person, whether it's our username, some people use their real names. It's always nice to actually say the name of the person or persons. So we're building a community. So let's try to talk to each other as a person, as a human being. We're all equals, okay? Ganon. ICP, nadagdagan ka ba sa Discord? Kasi last 2 days, yung mga trolls ko, may Discord pala. Snabihan ko, connect sila sa'yo. Agoy, Pinoy Galaan. I don't know. Like sometimes when they pop in, I say hi. And then, I think it does. I actually think I have 40 members on my Discord, if I'm not mistaken. But guys, yes, please do. I do. Like if you have message for me and if you couldn't get a hold of me through different kinds of social media, on my Discord, it's a community. Don't ask me for, like personal or direct message on Discord. That's for all of us. You can always ask or talk to me on Discord because that's usually where I am checking every day. Ganon. So please do that. Join my Discord. Henry, being open-minded is good, but balance depends on the person. From Filipina MTP. Yes, balance is the thing that is very, very hard to achieve, and if you're the person who achieved it, good for you. I'm trying my best to do that in every factor of my life as well. But there's nothing perfect, Sometimes, flaws are good, it's exciting. Sounds exciting. Ayan, masakit sa puso. O, diba? Pag nagkamali, masakit sa puso. Ganun talaga. Ush! Walay kalaban. Because we are all lover. O, diba? Yes. It's always nice to just love, rather than fight, I mean, don't get me wrong. I try to like, kind of like, if I have time, I'll try to shut some people or like, try to call out some people that I don't like. But if it's irrelevant, and it's just kind of like a waste of time rather than focusing on people that are actually right here, right now, like you guys are here right now, I'd rather focus on you rather than the negatives. Not that I'm saying that I don't pay attention to the negative. I listen through it as well. We have to balance things, as we say. So, ganon. Shari puts on zapatos from Rob C. Ayan, why you always ignore John Queen? You're not on my Discord. Are you okay? My Discord is on, but I don't see you on my Discord. I see sometimes it's okay not to be a lover. Sometimes it's fun to just palo the most loved one. It adds spice into life. But that's also a love thing. If it's from a loved one, it's palo. It's a love thing. But and of course the chosen one. How you doing, chosen one? Are you getting better, feeling better? Ayan, you're pumped up today? How are you doing, chosen one? And puts from Bruce, sana all die alma, from Wishy. And sometimes it caused trouble. From Henry, ooh la la, ayan. Trouble is everywhere, guys. You just have to pick your poison, ika nga. Alma tinuod char. O, diba? What's tinuod again? And hi, have a good day from Chosen One. Damn, I'm not a mod anymore. Yes, Chosen One, I'm usually cleaning stuff because sometimes I see like little things. So sometimes I will clean it and then I'll just give it back. Don't get offended, like we already lost one subscriber on that, but that's his thing. And I do understand that. But if you really want to be part of this, please understand that I sometimes clean my channel so that, everything is going to be okay. It doesn't mean that, it's something personal. It's nothing personal. Ganon. And let's see. I love you, Nightbot. Oh, Lizzie, I love. Oh, I actually like this morning as well. I just finished Hippie DP. I actually like this dude. He's very like, he's like a self-proclaimed virgin and, like nothing. He doesn't take things too personal. And it's actually just a nice conversation to have him. And he actually say things that are point. And once he said something that he doesn't experience yet, he's so self-aware that he would say that. Like, don't listen to me. I'm a virgin anyways. I like that. Why can't we just be like that sometimes? Ganon. And let's see what else. Did I miss everybody? Ayan, did I miss something? Many prepare for punishment. Ooh la la! Right now, I've been awake almost 48 hours. I know, Henry, because I think I've seen you like earlier and then you said, is it yesterday or today? You said you're gonna sleep and then the sun is out and you didn't get to sleep. Ooh la la, Henry, what are you doing? It's party time. I'm up for punishment. Na. Diba? Diba, Miss Manny? I like that, everyone. So let's start the night. I'm pretty sure I did get everything. Appointment submitted. Yes, the chosen one. Welcome. ICEE Hippie DP. I actually like this dude. Yeah, the way he talks, it's just nice. It's refreshing sometimes to kind of like listen to that kind of like part of reaction and opinion rather than always hating, bitterness, negativity. It's something that's like funny. There's humor. But at the same time, there's real talk as well as there. And also the self-awareness of like, I'm not this person, but this is what I think and blah, 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 blah. I love talking to a person when they are very much self-aware or even just a little bit. It's so nice to have conversation with those types of people. And now I understand why Wishy is talking about our expert, Aya. Diba? And tenderly puts and bits, ayan. I see you should love him. I love everyone, guys. I have so much love to give. It might be not the love you want from me, but I do give love to everyone. It's just a different kind of love. Oh, woo, Rex! That's sexy. I know, really. Ooh la la. Yes, and thank you, Bruce, for using my stickers. I am actually, did that stickers, especially for all of you members. Ganon. Hello po, baka gusto niyo po mag-edit ng thumbnail and cover and profile intro at Utro. PM sa aking Facebook, John Kasipit Dayaw. So guys, if you're a streamer, And if you are like having problems how to do thumbnails and how to do like, intro, outro, if you want to cover or profile photo, please do reach out to John John Kasipit Dayaw. Ayan. And Nightbot ala, you want me to be target. Why? What did Nightbot says? Nightbot is just like that, guys. Don't think of anything. The way you handled the guy that laughed was a good way to use emotional intelligence. Ooh la la, Frank. Ayan, self-awareness is self-love ba? Wow. Ooh la la, that's a question. I like that question. Self-awareness is self-love ba? It could, because you actually, well, let's see. How am I putting this? Self-love is when you are taking care of yourself. So if you are aware of your surrounding, if you are aware of your reality, it's a form of loving yourself as well, because you don't want yourself to go into things that you're not sure about. So I think that is a form of self-love, of being self-aware. But being aware is just aware, like you know what's going on. You're not trying to be in denial. You're not trying to like, some sort of that stuff. I'm very self-aware. I'm not alien. Who did tell you you're an alien, Mikey? Ayan. I'm alien. I'm actually alien, guys. I started hola, girl. I actually saw you. I was like lurking on the background with you and Momsy. I think you were like, but it was super late. I cannot really. If I yow, I'm not gonna be able to fall asleep. But yes, I did see Stardust is also like streaming, and also good job for 1,000 subscribers for Stardust. I'm brain dead now, so good. Henry, I'm gonna see you later. But yes, Henry, just make my voice your lullaby. O, diba? Ayan. But yes, have a wonderful sleep. And you need it. If you're 48 hours non-sleeping, it's just not good for the body. So definitely take a good rest. And let's see if I missed something. Admin, what happened? You didn't reply on IG. Ooh la la. JJ is mad. Ayon. ICEE likes the ew. JQ, don't reflect you on me, okay? JQ. Ayan. Keep it to yourself. Oh my god, wow. Self-awareness is self-love ba? Another question, and question that you guys should ponder as well, and tell me if you have any opinion about that. Oh my god, we just talked about different definition of love in Discord today with Poots. Ooh la la! You have Discord, Miss Manny. How? Why didn't I know that? See you next time, Henry, and take care. Good night, Henry. Oyasumi sai, Henry. Self-awareness is getting to know your own self. Who am I? Yes, another form. Like self-awareness is like there's different layers of self-awareness. It's you yourself and also the people around you. What are the things that are happening? Certain things. You have to be aware, so yes, definitely. And I see, hello, good afternoon. And self-love is making sure you've always, I keep I keep clicking on StreamYard, but you don't see it. Let's see if I can kind of like pin your stuff. There you go. Okay. Self-love is making sure you've always got a box of tissues and candy. Oh my God, Mike, you know what? I laugh at that one, but yeah, why not? Sometimes I actually remember when I was talking about like, I'm really so emotional lately, guys, like that. And I was like joking about it to myself because I feel like maybe this is just a built up of all the years that I don't like crying. Maybe it's just that, it's just coming in because I'm trying to like, analyze things and, going deep into life, like how am I going to get better? And how am I going to be able to share this to my community? How can I share it to people that actually wants to go to this road where I'm trying to go with as well? So yes, it's kind of like something that probably is a part of the journey that I'm trying to take for myself. But yes, why not? If no one is looking, why not? Right? Ayan. And Henry, good night from Filipina MTV. And admin playing hard to get. JJ, she's testing your consistency. Don't give up. And also, JJ, listen to Puts, because Puts did had a happy ending. Wink, wink. Ayan. So listen. That's okay, admin. Ayan. And admin is here, guys. Ayan. I hope she's not super tired today. Admin, mamaya akyat ka ha. Ganon. And kumusta sis? Stardust from many. And let's see. Sia Henry from John Queen. Stardust. Ayan. Thank you. Ayan. You guys say hi to each other again. Thank you, guys. I'm good, sis. Many. Enjoying our summer. Yay! Halika na dito, sis. O, diba? Oh, I love it. And hi, John from Stordust. POB. And what about deep love on relationship? O, diba? Guys, deep love. You should watch our uploaded video with Pinoy Galaan. We explore a lot about relationship, marriage life, family life, love, kind of that stuff. And we're both in international marriage, so make sure to watch the uploaded ones. Oh my god, we use Discord for WhatsApp substitute. It's cool. You can do games together there. Yes. I'm still new. I'm a noob at Discord, so I just use it as like a communication to my, like people who join my Discord. That's kind of like how I do it. Ganon. But definitely, probably one day I'm gonna ask both of you if I don't know anything about Discord. Since you guys are exploring it already, I expect me that I'll ask questions. Ganon. And wet towel. What? Wet towel? Who's wet towel? Why are we having wet towel here? Not that type of games, I see. What type of games? Ayan. I didn't say anything. What? You're gonna have a incoming flying sleepers, boots on boots. And do you guys shower after making love? Or just wash? Or sleep without washing? Ayan. Questions that you can ask on our members only sexually fit stream. These are the things where we can actually explore our sexuality, about sex and stuff like that, but at the same time, not in a disrespectful way, not in a shameful way, but it's more of like conversation that has no and try not to judge people kind of way. So yes, I did prepare a lot of articles for you guys to explore with me later on. I don't play games, sorry. Too old for such things. O, diba? Ayan. But I think what Puts on Boots are saying, like game, it's not the game where it's hard. Not the extreme games. It's just like life game. Choices we make every day, from buying coffee, what kind of brand of coffee you want. Are you gonna get up in the morning or not? Are you gonna pee right now or not? Are you gonna get water right now or not? Those little things that we try to have a game. Choices, ayan. I would assume that's what Boots on Boots is saying. Happy ending. Super happy ending naman talaga. Ayan, time is valuable. You know me and my way of thinking. Ooh la la, JJ is so exhausted na. Because admin is not answering. O, diba? He's done. JJ and admin definitely gonna work it out on IG. O, diba? Ayan. So, guys, emotional intelligence incoming right now. Let's just wait. Okay, I need water, guys. Let me just get a little bit of water, okay? And of course, I'm back. O, diba? I'm back na, guys. And let's start the night. It's getting late. O, diba, guys? Ayan, so is emotional intelligence even a thing? Ayan. So that's what we are trying to explore today. Let's see. I'm so slow at doing this. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. This is from Science Alert. I'm trying to find like articles that I think are okay. They're reasonable and they're pretty much legit because there's a lot of fake news out there, tabloids and stuff like that. So I want the best for you guys. And for now, this is just the best I can, okay? So this is from 2021. Ayan. So let's see. So emotional intelligence is the ability to regulate and perceive emotions. Is the subject of much debate amongst scientists and the public alike, like us. Whilst most people agree that being able to read other people and control your own feelings are positive characteristics that vary in strength between individuals, objectively defining and measuring these abilities is not easy. So we ask 13 experts in psychology, is there scientific evidence for emotional intelligence? And please do make sure to cross-reference, because I am showing you where I get it. Cross-reference it if you must, and then ponder this for yourself. And maybe down somewhere, we're going to talk about this again, and then we'll start to explore more and more about it. The more knowledge you have, the more information you get, the more better you can be. And I strongly believe in that, the power of knowledge and wisdom. Ganon. So yes, you can always go to this place if you want to know more details about it. And Tinay and Bem Bem, of course I do see you. Hola, hola. Ayan, Puts and Boots, how are you there? Ayan, from Tinay. O, diba? Did I miss anybody? Okay, I didn't miss anybody. Everything, all good in the world. Okay, guys, let's see. Yes. So hopefully Tiro Jr. on Twitch is still there. Ayan, we're starting to do this. And let's see. Where's the next one? So, what is emotional intelligence? Ayan, make sure to listen to these guys. And if you have questions and we can explore it. If it's the English, ayan, sometimes I'll speak Tagalog so that I can explain this as well in Tagalog. But definitely, it's just kind of like a translation, Don't worry don't get paranoid that I'm talking shit. I am not. I just want everyone to relate on this subject. Ayan, Tinay, gumawa ako ng kutsinta, antigas, parang bato. Oh yes, guys, kutsinta is real. I love it. So the phrase emotional intelligence, or EI, was first coined in the early 1990s. So it's still pretty baby. Like it's still pretty new. So we can go here. O, diba? Ayan. Ang init, guys. Ayan, let's see. Ayan, so we can actually, ang gulo ng hair ko, guys. Forgive my hair, guys. Ayan, so, and was defined as the ability to express, control, and perceive emotion. So, ang ibig sabihin daw ng emotional intelligence sa Tagalog, guys, diba? Emotional, yung ating emosyon. Intelligence, yung ating katalinuhan. Diba? Katalinuhan sa ating emosyon. So, noong 1990s, pinaliwanag nila, ito yung abilidad kung paano mo i-express. Ano ba express sa Tagalog? I-describe. English pa rin. I-express o paano mo kukontrolin yung mga emosyon na nararamdaman mo. Kung paano mo ipapakita o ipapaalam sa tao sa kapaligiran mo. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng emotional intelligence sa Tagalog. Ayun. O, diba? Ayan. So, guys, if you are Filipino, ayan, and if you are kind of like not comfortable in English, let me know. I can actually translate it in Tagalog because I want everyone to really understand what I'm sharing for you tonight. Ganon. Since then, J Shar, oh, greetings to the beautiful ICEE. Oh, hola, 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 J Shar. Mega love shot. Thank you for coming. Are you interested in being emotional intelligent as well? Ayan. And since then, many studies have investigated this area and identified different types of EI. Professor Lihu Zisbug, an expert from Gordon College of Education, explains that the most common of which are trait EI and ability EI. Trait EI, so there's two. We're going to the two guys. Trait emotional intelligence relies on self-report measures that correspond and associate significantly with other measures of personality. So in current research, it is usually the big five personality traits. Ganon. And, okay. I see. Isn't that stuff just about people who are empathetic? Actually, like I've heard about the empathetic app, like stuff like that. But as I've said, we started with like defining certain words around fitness and about our well-being. So emotional intelligence pops up, in my research. And I just really think that I kind of like wanted to explore this because is it really a thing? Like being emotional intelligent, is that a thing? How can you achieve it? Do you have it? So this is something that I'm not trying to correlate on any kind of like branch, but I just want to kind of like start this as a clean slate. Like I don't know anything. I'm going to start this and explore this with you guys. That's kind of like how I process. So hopefully you guys as well, if you know anything about this, it's just kind of like sharing information. So if you know, but for me, I'm going through this in a clean slate, just trying to listen and learn what I'm going to about to share to you guys. Ganon. Well, rounded. Oh, Joe, how you doing, Joe? Ayan, how the kiddo? Is he asleep yet? Did he eat his breakfast? Ayun. And I see, isn't that stuff just about people and who are empathetic? Emotional intelligence sounds like therapist bullshit. And that's what we're trying to explore today. Is this a thing, as I've said? Is this a thing? Something we could ponder? And sometimes, like this is one of the things that I feel like for me personally, there are a lot of bullshit going on around us. And this is why I always advocate the agreeing and disagreeing because, like the same as religion. One religion is not going to be a cup of tea of another people. The same thing as stuff. But when I was like reading into this, there are things that I feel like it's nice to ponder, within yourself. And it's also like, it's nice because it's kind of like, we talk about emotionally and mentally fit. We explained it, we explored it. Now, we are going to the emotional intelligence one because I want people to understand that, maturity comes from understanding and being self-aware. And once I was reading this EI thing, it just makes me feel like there's information in there. That's why scientists are talking about it. And that's why people are just trying to figure out, because when it comes to behavior, when it comes to human behavior, that's why I always feel like psychology, anything that is part of our brain, something like that. I always am so skeptical. Now, psychiatrists always skeptical. But we have to understand that there are things that are actually happening. There are mental sickness. There are mental disorder. And if I want to explore something that, the psychologists and, the people that really study about our brain, our behavior. They're talking about it. I want to know the language because in every department, in fitness, I might say something that a normal person wouldn't even understand because it's a fitness language. It's a language that we instructors talk, you know? So there are things that I just kind of like wanted to explore. And if it applies to you, good. If it doesn't apply to you, put it in the garbage, dump it, and only take the things that are going to actually make you a better person. Ganon. That's kind of like what I'm trying to say. Paul in Asia, mega mega love shout out to you, Paul. How are you doing? Where are you, Paul, right now? You're always all over the country, diba? All over the country, all over the world, pala ayun. And emotional and intelligence is a contradiction of terms, isn't it? And that is the reason I want to explore this. Like as I've said, guys, in ICEE Fit, it doesn't mean when I'm exploring stuff, it doesn't mean that this is the only truth. That's why I told you, always cross-reference things I am saying in here. I'm not any type of professor. I'm not a scientist. I'm also a personal trainer. Like talk and ask me anything about fitness, I'll tell you. But when it comes to this, I just like a person who wants to know a lot of things, especially when it comes to my well-being, to my emotion, to my intelligence, to my stuff, because emotions is such a powerful thing. It can make you crazy. So if I can have an outlet of different types and ideas of how can I control, how can I actually be a better person despite of what emotions I'm feeling, I'm all for it. I'm wide ears because I want to be open to information because it is very powerful. Ganon. And Stout B tonight. Ooh la la. Ayan. What? What are you saying, Stout B? I was in just a chat and pushed and screamed. I recommend everyone get a chance to scream that sentence. Ooh la la. Okay. Anyways, Ayan. So let's see. What are you talking about in there? This subject is deep. Yes, that's what we're here for, guys. Deep, deep, deep. All about getting deep with me. Ayon, Pollinator, successful in life. Thank you very much, lol. Send hello to Joe. Hi, Paul from Well-Rounded. And let's see if I didn't. Okay, I can only say when my ex-wife was emotional, she wasn't intelligent. She was crazy. Maybe. Diba? And that's what I'm saying, like, that's a good question, actually, John Queen. And this is the thing. I want you to practice logical thinking, critical thinking, ask questions. These are the things that our generation, our world is missing. People just want to follow. We don't question stuff. Questioning stuff is good. That's how we as a person get better. Questioning. I mean, ignorance is a bliss, but when you want to be ignorant all the time, as far as being truthful, anything in our life that we do, there's always going to be cons and pros. You'll just really have to pick smart which one you are going to live by, which one are you going to stand by with. And that is what I'm trying to do with my life. And so far, I'm doing very good. I am having a great time. So I'm just trying to kind of express that to everyone. So if I can do it, even slowly, even it's not really as fast as you can. No, everyone has their own pace. Pace. Is that how you call it? Pace. So it's just kind of I love brainstorming with people that share the same emotions that I have. Ayon. Too much baggage to be intelligent. Ooh, well-rounded. Yes. I like that you're already spewing a lot of wisdom, guys. This is what I like. Ganon. And let's see what else. Emotional and intelligence. Yes. I am back in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Ooh la la. One place I really want to go in. Chiang Mai, Thailand. I'm emotionally incompetent. diba? And Manny, I need a 6 month training to gain my for emotional intelligence certificate. Ayun. And some people cry as part of you. Okay, cry? Who's crying? I'm emotionally fit. Diba? From admin. Yes, I totally believe that, admin. I've seen you've changed, bloomed, matured. I just love it. I can't say enough about it. I always credit it to you, admin. You're doing a good job. Good, good, good. Okay, let's. And emotional and intelligence workout is meditation. Oh, another part. Oh, guys, yes, well rounded every Monday, if I believe it. Every Monday, he had meditation, like tips and also guidance. I watch it once a week. It's kind of like a good feeling. So please do check it out. Oh my God, you sounding Belgium embassy. Ooh, ayan, crying is 3D chess game. Crying is an incredibly intelligent activity, Manny. I see. Why is Krusty the clown banned from your life? No, actually, guys, Krusty is day off today because I kind of like wanted to just have this. This is actually before I even stream. This is where I put flowers that I've received. And, last week was Mother's Day. Every Mother's Day, I do receive wonderful stuff. So, I like it. I like it there. So, yes. You have to it's diet on crusty. And having good EI is a very good thing to have control over when you are a tax collector. It's having good meet and deal skills. Ooh la la, I like that. A woman is emotional every month. Intelligent man will go fishing on that time. Ooh la la. And totally agree, ICEE. Question everything. I have not been a follower ship since I was a teenager. And sometimes I just wanted to be an isolated island with my wife, just two us alone. And the world is full of wise and super intelligent peeps. Ayan. It's worth to kick out with that beautiful bouquet though. Oh, thank you, Miss Manny. Thank you for appreciating. And diba? I like it. It's actually kind of nice. Like, see, there's like this one, and it's probably gonna be there until it died. And it smells good. It makes my room smell. God, it's so hot, guys. Jesus Christ, it's really really hot. Oh my goodness. Oh my gulay. Ayan. And my hair is all over my face. All over. Do I look good? Okay, baby. Do I look good, guys? Baby. Baby. Who's baby? Ayan. Anyways, guys. And of course, the Lily Babe. Ayan. Didi. 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 Ayan. I like it. I like it. And Frank, that career is definitely one of them. Ayan. It's a real field of study. Please explain, ICEE. Yes, I'm going there, John Queen. Thank you. Thank you for being so patient with me, guys. Oh my God, I'm late. Hi, ICEE. No, you're not late, Ayan. It's okay. It's okay. Ayan, no one is late. And say hi to everyone. Emotional intelligence for me is knowing if something is good or bad for me, controlling my emotions, actions, and reactions towards people, knowing yourself and being in a good state of mind. Oh, diba? Pretty much. Very, very. And guys, JJ is actually like, he always talk about this. This is public. This is public information. His sister is actually a really, really good, how do you call that? Psychotherapist. Ayan. So it's something that I love exploring, behaving and understanding how people react on certain situations. If you have the glimpse of it, then you can actually react nicely on a particular moment and time. Ganun. And I get emotional when I see myself in a mirror and cry. Ooh la la, why? Because the good days, where you can actually like run and do everything without the care in the world, without all the responsibility and obligation. Is that what it is? There's more to that story, well rounded. And wow, nice bouquet with cute bear. I know, right? Good, good, good. Hair is hiding your elves again. Oh, you're like, ayan, di ba, guys? I know. I didn't had time because, I really feel sorry when I do get late on my stream. So sometimes I really want to put my hair up because it's just hot, but I couldn't do it because then it'll just gonna make me do more time. Ganon. ICEE always looks very nice. Really? Nahiyan na ako, guys, ah. Okay, thank you, Paul. Ayan. And admin, hello, how are you doing tonight? I know, admin, how are you doing tonight? No headache tonight? Good? Not tired? Ayan. And well-rounded, diba? And alcohol helps me in my emotional state. Isn't that kind of like different? I don't know if, alcohol, as I've known alcohol, it's always like a downer. It always makes you feel sad, but if it's in moderation, I think it's actually kind of just like relaxing, so it depends, everyone has their own poison to pick. Ayan, and Captain Billy Jack, hola, mega love shout out to you. How you doing, CBJ? Just roaming around. That's super intelligent of you from Pinoy Galaan. And Polynesia, hi. How are you doing today? From Lily, diba? And I'll be in BG to support. Busy morning. Ooh, CBJ is busy. Oh, no talking intelligent to me today, Captain Billy Jack. Ayan. But yes, definitely have a wonderful day and, just kind of like take it easy on your busy day. I'm doing well and thanks for asking. How about you, Mom? Lily from admin. And thanks, Pinoy. You feel better when you recognize what activates you. Exactly. And let's see, let's continue. Ayan, according to John Quinn, let's continue the conversation and discussion. So, the big five personality. So, these are the traits that we are talking about when we talk about trait emotional intelligence. Okay. So, it is extroversion, agreeableness, openness, conscientiousness, and neuroticism. Ooh la la. So many big words, guys. Ayan. Extroversion. Should we do that? Guys, please do. Ayan. Define this. Ayan. And the correlations between trait, EI measures, and personality traits are so high that listen to this, that one may claim EI belongs in one or more branches of the big five. So the other type of EI is the ability. So there's two, okay? So there's two type, which is trait EI. We just talk about it. And then there's the ability EI. It's not considered a personality trait. Instead, it describes the ability to perceive, understand, and use emotions to do different things. Ability EI could be considered a form of intelligence. This is what we all know about, like IQ. So rather than a personality trait, through this is highly contested. Ayan. And that's why I like exploring this one with you guys. It's because it could sound complicated. You know how psychology is, sometimes I'm kind of like that because I always believe when you talk about human behavior, human emotions, there's no one size fits all. Even though we're the same background, history, race, there's no one size fits all. And it's really hard. But these are ideas, and ideas are good for me. Personally, for me, ideas are good. And I drink a lot of alcohol to put in a place where I like myself. Ooh la la, why? That's kind of like, that sounds self-sabotaging, Joe. Am I wrong? Am I wrong with my understanding? Like, enlighten me. But you don't have to, Joe. You don't have to. As I've said, protect each other's privacy. You don't have to say anything that you're not willing to share and you're not willing to have a reaction, because people will react. Once you say something in public, people will react no matter what. And let's see. Hi, Night Pot from Well Rounded. Extra Virgin. Ayan. Extra Virgin who? BJ using Brett as his emotional pinching plug. It does feels like that, right? Ayan. But I do like that they're both kind of like understanding. And this is kind of like part of maturing. Like, Brett is doing his thing, trying to kind of like react on things that he can stand by with. And also Captain Billyjack is doing the same thing. As long as no one is trying to kind of like make them fight, create more drama, it's just the two of them. I think it's their business to deal with. And us, we'll just have to kind of like step back and that kind of like let them deal with their own problems in that way. Ganon. And I'm willing to share that I ate. Always you, Mikey. Palo palo, Mikey. Ayan. Palo palo the puwet. Ayan. That's for you, Mikey. Ayan. For eating 1/2 block of chocolate. It should be 1/4. Ayan. Oy, Dai, good evening. Ayan. And Pinoy G. Ayan. Connected na si Madam tuloy. Ulit, lagi ako nagmamadam. Ayan. Because, sometimes when I think of Lily, he's such like, like feminine, like a stature, and I'm like, malikot. Napapamadam tuloy ako. I'm sorry na talaga, Lily. I know. No one wants to be called madam. I know. Ayan. Howdy, CBJ and Pinoy G from Felipe G. O, diba? Puro G. O, diba? As in G. Grr. O, diba? Anyways, ayan. Ang gugulan mo lang, gigigil na naman ako. Ayan. Ano naman nangyayari sa atin? Ang init-init talaga. Ayan. And this is Psychology Today. I don't know, guys, but this is very popular. I like reading articles from here, but it depends. It depends on the, the editor. It depends on these people. But I love Psychology Today, like trying to kind of hook up with the articles in there. So let's see. This is, I am reviewed by Psychology Today stuff, and emotional intelligence refers to the ability to identify and manage one's own emotions as well as the emotion of others. Ayan, another definition. So, remember when we talk about excuse me, ayan, comment. Remember we talked about last week, emotional, mental. What does it mean to be emotionally fit? What does it mean to be mentally fit? What does it mean to be fit? Just the word itself, fit. And as I've said over and over again, being a fit person means you are able to do things in the most or in the least effort possible. Meaning you can do it, in a relaxed and your best kind of way. So anyways, not to segue on that. If you didn't watch those things, I already uploaded it. It's on my playlist, which is Mindset, makes it easy, getting easy or kind of fit, something like that. But anyways, watch it and then kind of like understand everything, because these are all parts of the stream. These are all parts that I want you to slowly understand and comprehend for yourself, and also cross-reference to other articles that you are going to bump up with. Ganon. I have trouble controlling my emotions when I see injustice and abuse of the innocent. Right? And these are the things, guys. For me, talking about this, talking about emotional and mentally fit, these are the things. Physical, these are all connected. Because once you understand certain things that triggers you and you really go to the root of the problem, now you can actually control your emotions. You can actually control how you react in a particular moment of time. How many times have you heard, how mindset that makes getting fit easier? Yeah. Oh, arigato, Poots. Arigato. Yes, definitely. So basically, I'm sharing this to you guys. I'm not coming from a place where I've done this all. I did it. I'm perfect. I'm not talking about that. I just want us to learn the things together because learning things together is way better. I swear to God, it's way better. I like doing things alone, don't get me wrong. Like, I like doing things in my own pace. But when it comes to social skills, interactions, having a good life, you guys and being on YouTube opened my mind that community is good. Because when everything else fails, not everyone is gifted with good family, good parents, good wife, good husband, good kids. Not everyone. But if you have an outlet to go to where you can be yourself and you can explore about who you really are, that's so powerful. And you gave that to me. And so let me give it back to you guys. That is what I'm trying to do. See guys, I'm very emotional na talaga. I am. But anyways, guys, that's what I'm trying to talk about. These lights are getting me so hot. Ayan, I think I need to open the aircon, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me open my... Okay, guys. Ooh la la. My hair is all over the place na talaga. Okay, guys. Ayun. And emotionally unstable, guys. No, sometimes I feel like when I'm too passionate, when I say I become too serious. And I feel like a lot of people are very stepping aback when I'm being passionate about what I say. So I don't want you guys to feel uncomfortable in my stream. I'm not angry. I'm just talking. I am. I really miss Japan. I need to find a Japanese wife. Why didn't you find a Japanese wife, Paul? Ayan. And Brett, I'm sorry you can't comment on my stream because of irresponsible behavior of that person. Ooh la la, o diba, Lilibet? And to have a better emotional intelligence state, you must find your center and you should only care about what you think. Do not give up the power to others to control your emotions. It is all on you. Very powerful and yet very misleading to a lot of people. Because sometimes maturity needs to come as well. When you think about yourself, you have to understand. And this is what I'm trying to understand when we talk about emotional intelligence. It's about the ability to manage your own. Kumbaga, papaano mo kokontrolin yung sarili mong emosyon, o di ba? Sarili mong emosyon at yung emosyon ng mga tao sa paligid mo. Papaano mo yun ima-manage according sa magiging reaction mo. Yun yung ibig sabihin na naiintindihan ko pag sinabi nating emotional intelligence. Ayan. I wonder if emotional intelligence just means maturity in short. Ayan. And Mike Whitcomb. Hola, hola, Mike W. How you doing, Mike? And hi, admin from Mike. I'm just here to keep an eye on Billy Jack's beat. What did Billy Jack did to now? Ayan. And Puts. Ayan. So, Billy Jack. Ayan. I'm pretty sure you're busy. You're in BG. Ayan. You need a lot of explaining to do na talaga. O, diba? No, just joking. Don't think things too personal, guys. Ayan. Just laugh it out. Ayun. Let's see. And, ayun. Emotional intelligence is generally said to include a few skills. Namely, and this is what I'm trying to tell everyone, guys, emotional awareness, being aware of what you feel. How many times have you heard, what's wrong with you? I don't know. What's wrong with you? I don't know. How many times have you encountered that in your own life? How many times? It's a matter of how you express it. you know there's always going to be like that kind of like stepping aback of you don't want to say this because you don't want to hurt a person. But what I'm trying to understand when it comes to emotional intelligence is how can you express yourself in a way where that person can actually understand where you're coming from. Do you understand the bigger picture now, guys? Ayun. And let's see, or the ability to identify and name one's own emotions. And that's why we have therapists. And that's why I always like before, I'm one of those people that actually like, nah, I don't want, I'm not mental. The stigma of once a person is talking to a therapist, there's a stigma of your mental. I don't like that. We are in this age and time. We're not from the caveman where we don't really know how to express ourselves. And this is why certain jobs and certain people are actually studying about this. Because it's always nice to kind of like simplify things that you actually cannot express, you know? And this is why we have therapists. And don't get me wrong, just this is the same as a personal trainer. There are therapists out there that are not good, So you have to have information about this. For me, you have to get your own self-study of what you're feeling before even actually spending a lot of money with a therapist. Because usually that's the sad reality. Not everyone can hire a therapist or even pay for a good therapist. So this is why community like me, like people who talk about behavior, our small community, our small streamers, we talk a lot about this stuff, about our emotions. These are good stuff. There are benefits on these things. So make sure to do it, like take things, in a way that it is going to be for your own good. I'm not saying listen to me, listen to other people, cross-reference everything I say. Ganon. Anyways, let's continue, diba? Ayan. But before that, I want to see, honey, you seem a little moody today. Do you want a hug? Run. Why is it like that? I'm not. I'm good. Okay. Is this too deep for you guys? Is this going too deep, too fast? Is that what it is? Matipid Lolo, hola. How you doing, Matipid? No grandkids around today? Not busy today? Ayan. And you must put yourself in other shoes to find yourself to help others. Oh, that's good. That's good. Exactly. And Matipid from Puts and my therapist needs a therapist. And now I bet, John Queen. I bet. And not because, therapies, there's always a stigma around, even therapists. Sometimes I even think like I don't know if there's a stereotype from the West, but there's this stereotype where you basically don't want to be married with a psychologist because then they always just gonna analyze you. Everything has like, things, and it's like, The Shining, certain movie that represents psychologists or people that studies behavior are cuckoo, but yeah, there are certain things like that. And I want the stigma away. Because you can only understand yourself and things that are happening around us when we can actually talk and have a healthy discussion on uncomfortable stuff, uncomfortable conversations, the stuff that we cannot really talk about in public or in our small circles because there's always going to be judgment, shaming is going to happen. I want to talk something in a very, very kind of like brainstorming kind of way, where we're not going to attack each other, but we just kind of like pushing each other to be the better version of ourselves. Ganun. So I had to take classes on EI every year. Oh, explain, elaborate, Frank Tate. And I have a certificate that says I am a saint now. Diba? And also some virtual flowers for you, Tama 7. Arigato. Okay, because you give me the virtual. Okay, let's do this. Thank you. Arigato gozaimashita. Ayan, o diba? Urishi. And, but they have expiry dates, Paul. That's the problem. Diba? Ayan. And yes, brainstorming without taking it personal. Exactly. Exactly. Ayan, no, ICEE, take us down to that rabbit hole. No escape. No escape. Are you with me, guys? Are you with me? Are you with me? Ayan, hold up, buckle up, because we're going to go a deep dive to the rabbit hole. Ayan, and let's see. Did I miss anything? Okay. Talaga, I better check. You better check. Ayan, and ayun. So, the ability to harness those emotions and apply them to tasks like thinking and problem solving, and the ability to manage emotions, which includes both regulating one's own emotions when necessary and helping others to do the same. That's so powerful. It is just too powerful. Like when I'm reading this, like same as you put and same probably that are listening to me right now, when I was like reading this, there's actually another one that I actually just super like I've spent too much time trying to like read a lot of stuff because there's one that they say emotional quotient, EQ. And it's for me, it's like, okay, this now sounds pretentious, but, this is what is the thing is, every year, every month, there's new information out there. And it's very easy kind of like to stray away and to follow informations that are actually not true. But the more you make yourself known to this type of stuff, the more you understand how it works and what's the context behind it, the more you can actually take things that could actually be truthful and then start from there. So yes, when I was reading this, I'm so skeptic, and that's why I told you from the very start of this stream, this is something that I'm not sure about it. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not any PhD or MD or anything of that sort, but I just wanted to explore this with all of you because one brain, a lot of brains is way better than just one brain. Tama ba yung sinabi ko? I don't know if I said it correctly. Guys, wow, felt like I gave the flowers. Nice. That's the point, Tamil 7. That's the point. Ayon. And let's see. What's the next? And this is the evidence. Ayan. According to this article, what is the evidence? Oh my god. Okay, I think I need to drink water. Hold on, guys. I'm making bulul na talaga. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I think I talked too much, guys. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. Ayun. And observe emotional intelligence as they are without judgment is a must. Yes. And I think that is very important managing your own emotions. And that's why there are people that we call, like immature, people who can't handle their emotions. Those are kids, kids that cannot handle their emotions. And this is part of it. So if we can understand the information of what, how, tips, guides, ideas, then we can actually put that and apply it to ourselves. And we can have more self-awareness of what are we feeling? How am I going to express this to people that I love? People that I don't want to lose. There are things like that. And you have to understand your emotions is going to be different from another person's emotions. That's why I always say every emotions are valid to a point. Get it? And I talked to a few therapists, and I have 3 of them. 2 psychologists and a psychiatrist. And that's the reason you have so much wisdom. I like it. And I'm just an emotional guy in touch with myself. And the thing is, I feel being in touch with your emotion comes with a great responsibility and obligation, because then you understand what you're feeling. And now how are you going to express this to people that matters to you? And how can you guide these people towards it as well? So these are very important. And that's why I feel everyone should know. It's not about, is this a thing? Is this not a thing? We look in the context. What is this article saying about? And that's what I'm trying to tell. And that's what I'm trying to share. And when you have to take people's homes, bank accounts, businesses, and pay from them, you have to learn how to talk and listen to people. You have to keep control over yourself and the person that you are dealing with. Diba? Did I read that nice? Ayan. Exactly. And these are all wisdom. People, sometimes I just really want how I understand things. I just really want people to understand this as well, especially the people that I believe needs it a lot. And you're doing great, ICEE. Interesting. Oh, thank you, JQ. And people are too fast to react to others' emotions before thinking about it. Exactly. Guys, you're doing it. You're like doing it so much. You're giving me a lot of ideas. Thank you. Thank you for all of this. My brain is super healthy right now. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's continue. Ayan. And so these are the evidence. Ayan, of course, we have to dig deep. Ayan. So most of the experts agreed that there is a scientific evidence for emotional intelligence. This is because AI scores can predict other measurable outcomes in a similar way to IQ. High ability EI has been shown to correlate with positive relationships and career success. As the same thing goes, as I've said, guys, there are no blueprints to happy life, but there are a lot of ideas out there. There are a lot of footsteps that we can apply to ourselves. And this is what they are talking about. There's a correlation. So we're already fucking up anyways. So why don't we try on things that actually work for other people? Because we might not know it actually works for us too. And that's what I'm trying to share. And that's what I'm trying to promote. Ganon. And let's continue. Okay. And Professor Brian Partito, an expert from Ohio State University, and explains that mental health, physical health, and life satisfaction all have been linked to having a high emotional intelligence. Most recently, emotional intelligence was found to be a predictor of academic and clinical performance among dental hygiene students. Ooh la la. Professor Carrie Lloyd, an expert from North Central University, offers another example. As quote, increased EI has a beneficial effect in terms of current depression status. The professor's study indicated that for every 1 point increased in the EQ scaled score, the risk of depression decreased by 5%. Are you following me, guys? And this is a highly significant result, as this provides clear evidence that emotional intelligence and depression are strongly related in the older adult population. And once you understand the studies, once you understand, the factors that plays with your depression, with your emotional intelligence, what are blocking you from reaching that part or the maturity or any of that thing, like a healthy lifestyle, like your well-being to where you want to be, then if you understand the factors, what are the things that actually kind of like giving me these things, the anxiety and all of this stuff, then you can start trying to simplify and layer things out. And that's what a lot of therapists does. They're going for the root of the problem. Why do you feel this way? Blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Ganun. Okay, let's see. I cared for my brother with Alzheimer's disease for 3 years. That was an emotional roller coaster every day. And yes, and basically, if you can understand where you are coming from, the things that you can actually stand by and stick with, how much, effort you're willing to give, these types of things, if you can actually manage your own emotions towards helping others and you're okay with that, that is emotional intelligence overall, And I touch with myself all the time. I get emotional after. It's so wholesome how I've read it. And then slowly and slowly, the naughty pot is triggering Ayan and Tinay and Bem. And of course, like a little more further, this stream is going to be like, I'll probably like a little bit more, and then we're going and move on to my members only live stream. So if you want to be a part of the Sexually Fit stream, it's going to be members only. So if you like Ayan, you can actually, follow us on that stream. This stream will redirect you to that. And if you are not, you're not really into that members and you don't want to be a member of because you have your own belief, that is fine as well. I'm going to upload some stuff that is from the stream to you guys so you can actually relate it later on the uploaded video. And what I do is try to find the funny in every moment of my day to put me in a happy place. Oh, I do that. I do that too, well-rounded. Like sometimes when I'm really down, one of the things that I love doing is kind of like a puzzle game. When I'm feeling bad, like as of recent, I had something that, like I really struggled with. And what I find is like little things, that I could find fun. Like the last time I was so bad at budgeting on something and it really, really made me feel bad. Like, oh my God, this is bad or something like that. But at the same time, I find funny about it because, how many times you are actually being super stupid on your own choices in life. So you learn from it, make sure that you don't do the same mistakes that you do in that part, and just don't take things too personal and move on and be a better version of yourself. That's how I do it. And that's how I kind of like make everything not feel super heavy. And, because at the end of the day, we're going to be fine. We're all going to be fine. It's just going to be a hump in the road. You're just going to have to pass it to move on to another step. So that's how I see life. And seems like overall, worldwide depression is on the rise. And I think most struggle with emotions trying to find a good balance. Exactly. Because right now, everybody is just like reacting. Everybody wants to just out. No one is like that, giving back or at least reciprocating. Like, listen, understand, comprehend. Everyone is about attacking, competing. Like, just look at the dating pool. Everybody's competing. Like, who did that? Who did this? I am better than you, and you're a man and a woman. It's like you're different species, and you're comparing yourself to each other. It's like, what? I don't understand it. It's like, whoa, there's no intelligence anymore. It's like everybody's just all emotion. Fuck the emotion. Think about it. You can have the emotion at least, try to do this as well. This is brain. It's gonna rot if you're not gonna. Okay, I behave. Ayan. I like to make fun of myself. But the best people and the most positive people I've ever encountered in my life are the people who make fun of themselves. They're very, very easy to be with. You find funny moments with them because they're not taking themselves too fucking seriously. Sorry for the language. There's a dating pool. I need some bathers. Diba? But anyways, let's see what's next. Oh my god. And how is emotional intelligence measured? Okay. We're gonna stop from this one, and we're gonna continue about this more on the next stream. Ayan. But I don't know if it's gonna be next week or but we'll definitely going to continue this talk. But right now, we're going to stop in how is emotional intelligence measured? So, how do you measure emotional intelligence? Okay, let's see. Okay. Like different types of emotional intelligence are measured in different ways, trait EI is measured using self-report tests like personality tests. I'm pretty sure in America this is pretty big, right? Like the personality test. I mean, we do have this in my job, like personality test as personal trainer. We have this quarterly personality test that we do. So self-report tests present some challenges. As Professor Angeline from Wolverhampton University highlights, and as quote, emotional intelligence is hard to measure. Can people report on their inner knowledge? If you have a poor emotional intelligence, we're talking about poor emotional intelligence, you won't know how good you are, but might recognize that being good in emotional intelligence is desirable because questionnaires are relatively easy to guess what is being assessed. So that is the challenge of the self-report test that they're measuring. So ability EI is measured using tests such as MSCEIT, which uses emotion-based problems to test emotional awareness. Although the test is modeled on the IQ test, it is much more difficult to measure EI scores as often emotion-based questions do not have one correct answer. As we've said earlier, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you already analyze this, observe it the same way. In general, measuring emotional intelligence is very difficult, particularly because we still don't have a clear understanding of exactly what EI is. So Professor Igor Grossman, an expert from Waterloo University, summarizes, as quote, the answer to this question depends on the definition and measurement of emotional intelligence. The construct is complex and its measurement, often relying on self-reports, is often flawed. Because we are all biased in some way, whether you like it or not, guys. It's very hard to be not biased. Ayan. And so the broader construct of emotional intelligence as an ability to recognize one's and others' emotions and regulate one's emotions to fit the features of the situation is likely real. But its measurement requires expensive methods and many companies and scholars are not willing to pay for. So the takeaway, there is scientific evidence for human ability to understand and regulate emotions, but emotional intelligence is not yet clearly defined or easily measured. So these are articles based on 13 experts that answer the question, is there a scientific evidence for emotional intelligence? So these are still ongoing studies, and these are just the things that I feel like as a human being we should really be on top of, because as how we see it all over the place, being or managing your own emotions is gonna be really hard depending on who you ask. So let's see what you guys are talking about in there. Ayan. Common sense is no longer common. Common sense, critical thinking, logical thinking. Everybody is all about how many subscribers you have, how many viewers you have, how many money you have, how many. I missed when we give importance to wisdom, when we give importance to our elders, the knowledge they give, life experiences. Now everybody just wants to be the expert of this, expert of that, and nobody even feel and experience these little things for themselves. I feel it's so ancient, the best teacher in everything is your own life experience. That's it. And how you are going to deal with it with the help of proper guidance that are gone before us, or at least people that are behind us that actually wants us to get better. I feel this more and more, and the more I say it, the more and more I am being aware that wisdom, knowledge, respecting our elders, and don't get me wrong, and don't get me too extreme. We're not talking about the pieces of shit old people out there. We're not talking about that. We're gonna eliminate them in the conversation. I'm talking about people, like in this live stream, I'm not gonna tell people that you guys are old, but there's so much wisdom in here. And that's why I love community, because sometimes, like in Japan, we have so much seniors. We have so much old people. And they actually will tell you stories because they're retired. They're not doing anything. They want to have a conversation. And sometimes their life is kind of like a glimpse of what is out there when I get in that age. What am I gonna do? If I know the little instances or little factors that I might come along the way, I would probably know exactly how I will manage it, even though I would probably entirely fuck it all up, but at least I have a glimpse of it and I can actually be mature enough to go through with it. And that's how I see it. That's how I see life. That's how I see kind of like being and trying to be mentally fit and emotionally fit on things that I cannot understand. Ganon. BFF, are you going to be in my sexually fit live stream, BFF? You want to come up? Ayan, no camera, it's okay, BFF. And the pool here, dried up here. First thing I learned when I was a safety officer was there is no common level of common sense. I know, because sometimes, like, I think it also depends on cultural. Like, sometimes I would say things like common sense, but it's like, what? And sometimes I would analyze things. How are they gonna have that sense of commonality when we grew up in a different world? You know what I'm saying? Ayon. And I took that test and I failed. Ooh la la. Well-rounded. Agoy, agoy, agoy. And Mike says, oh, I need an emotional management. I, why? Oh, why? And there is one good thing about getting old. No, there isn't. You won't get much wisdom from a young person. Look for the oldest. Don't worry, Mike. I love old people. Ayan, alam mo na, BFF still working. Kanina pa ako nandito. Hindi lang makapindot. Oh, admin pakisabi kay BFF. Mahal ko siya. Ayan. And magpaka buti sa trabaho. Ayun. Ayan. Pakisabi. Ayun. And in my opinion, most people have lost their self-respect and try to depend on others to help. Sad truth, it's not everyone, there are things like that. And as a person, as a human being, it's all up to us. What kind of path we're going to choose, what kind of choices we want for our own life and stuff like that. And admin, get ready ka na. Malapit na tayo. I'm already 5 minutes late on my members live stream. So, admin, get ready. We're going to our next. Dinid kita na, mahal din kita, BF. Thank you. Mamaya, ayan, kapag wala kang trabaho, pag gusto mo lang umakyat, makipagyaw-yama, members only live stream lang to, BFF. So come up and say hi and talk about kakikayan, diba? And also on Twitch, guys, thank you so much. For now, this is it for me. We're gonna talk more about this on the next streams. And hopefully you find something interesting and something that you can ponder on your own life as well. So for now, I'm going to take care of my members. And of course, if you want to be part of it, I'm pretty sure it's already redirecting on it. It's going to be sexually fit stream. It's something that I kind of like want to organize because sometimes it could get out of hand if it's on public. But don't fret. Don't be sad. I'm not trying to be avoiding you guys or everyone that is in here. It's not about that. Do not take things personal. I just do this because, for the sake of the channel, for the safety of the channel, and for the safety of those people who are actually sharing things, sexual things about themselves. I don't want them to be exploited. And I've seen it many times and I don't want to be a part of that exploitation. So there's something educational, something that will lead us to be sexually fit. So for now, guys, thank you so much for being here with me on my normal stream. Next Thursday, guys, don't ever go anywhere. It's gonna be my appreciation day where it's going to be my cheat meal, my cheat drink, and I actually invite girls to be with me and have a wine tasting with me because I'm all about wine, not grapes, but there are stuff that I'm gonna explore with you guys, something that you can find in Japan, and let's see if they're actually good because as I've said, alcohol is a poison. But sometimes you have to cheers and be thankful for what are the things that are happening in your life. And I do want to share that with all of you guys. I'm going to have cheers with you on that day. This coming Thursday, May 23rd. Ayan, it's going to be 7 or 8 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. The time it's not set yet, but I'm going to schedule it. So if you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe, turn on all notifications because it's going to be a good and wonderful conversation, not just with me, but with the beautiful ladies that I actually am offering on that day. Ayan, we're going to have to talk and just kind of like understand our women, kind of like what are behind our smiles? What is behind a woman's smile? That is the segment of the Thursday stream. So thank you guys. Every time someone says not to take something personal, I check my back for a knife. And last personality test I did, and the assessor sliced his ovaries. Ooh la la, JQ, you're ruining everybody's mind. Ayan. And Boots on Boots, thank you, Miss Manny. Ayan, thank you. See you later, guys. Ciao for now. And bye, everyone. Take care and be well. Babush, bye everyone from Lily. No Kamako boss. Yes. And have a wonderful night, ICEE. Good night. And thank you guys, everyone. I'll see you on our next stream this coming Thursday. And watch out for the lovely ladies that will be our special guest for tonight. For now, Otskare sa Madishta. Ciao. At dahil sa channel na ito, kayo lahat ang bida. Bye-bye, guys. Ciao. Bye-bye. And also, I want to mega love shout out Mali. Ayan, if you're watching this, thank you, Mali. And to everyone that supports ICEE Fit. Thank you so much.
Wow! Congratulations! Wow! Congratulations!